zero and liftoff of the Delta rocket with Opportunity.
A rocket carrying the Mars Polar Lander.
Mars Mobile Surveyor.
Carrying NASA on an odyssey back to Mars.
This journey back to the Red Planet.
A chance to explore and unlock the secrets of our neighboring planet.
For eons, Mars has been the object of our affection. Our desire to learn about, and especially touch Martian soil, has spurred many attempts to reach the Red Planet. Most have failed.
On November 5th, 1964, Mariner 3 was launched, but a failure in the protective shroud aborted the mission.
Undaunted, though, a new team is set to carry on with our lofty dreams.
Let's pick a target on the feature.
The risk is great, the reward's greater. Rising from the ashes of previous failures is the Phoenix Mars mission.
Liftoff. Going up. Roger. 13 seconds. We're on our way.
Mariner 4 blasted off from Cape Canaveral, determined to discover evidence of life on Mars, the driving force behind most Mars missions. In 1964, just 7 years after Sputnik 1, the first man-made object to escape Earth's atmosphere, we were on our way to Mars. Using state-of-the-art slide rules and specially designed chalkboards, this mission actually reached its target.
The spacecraft is flying toward Mars, about to pass within 6,000 miles of its surface.
Mars resembles Earth more than any other planet in our solar system. Mariner's goal was to help answer the question on nearly everyone's minds: does life exist elsewhere?
Picture number 11 shows craters 3 to 75 miles across. The picture suggests that Mars has never had an ocean or substantial atmosphere. The Mariner 4 pictures neither demonstrate nor preclude the possible existence of life on Mars.
Even then, scientists knew there wouldn't be life without water, or its frozen version, ice. The Phoenix Mars mission has a single leader, the principal investigator, who is the brains and brawn behind the mission. The primary cheerleader, shepherd, and orchestrator of all those gizmos, gadgets, and lingo. Phoenix is led by a veteran of previous Mars successes and failures, Peter Smith.
First goal is to land safely on Mars. That's one we're working really hard on now. The second goal is to dig down under the surface soil to try and find an ice layer. This is an ice layer that was discovered by Odyssey in February of 2002 and has yet to be actually verified that it's truly there. NASA's theme has been follow the water. There isn't any water in the equatorial zone, it's dry. So we thought we'd take them literally and would find a place where there is water, even in the form of ice. But while it's ice today, it may not always have been ice, and we have ways by looking at chemistry and mineralogy to understand the history of that ice.
2 back-to-back NASA Mars missions went awry in the late 1990s. The Mars Climate Orbiter failed, likely due to navigational errors, and the Mars Polar Lander failed during the challenging entry, descent, and landing phase. The next scheduled mission was canceled. NASA regrouped and, after considerable introspection, initiated the Scout program. At a lower cost and driven by science goals, the resourceful Phoenix mission is Scout's first attempt.
We took our instruments from Mars Polar Lander and Mars Surveyor 01, and we are using the Mars Surveyor 01 spacecraft. It seemed to us that having that kind of huge amount of heritage was really a big advantage. It gets you far ahead of a blank piece of paper where you're designing a spacecraft from scratch. And so we thought of it as bringing a new bird out of the ashes of the flames that killed the old one, you know, so we called it the Phoenix bird. It's the resurrection symbol.
Unlike the Mars rover missions still driving around elsewhere on the planet, Phoenix is a fixed-site lander and can only sample within 8 feet of where it touches down.